RH2 is a game that I haven't played in over a month. Welcome back guys to another video. It's channel. Today I'll be showing you guys the best inside center build in RH2 The Journey. You may be wondering, Grizz, you have not played this game in how long? Why can I trust you? I have played solely on this build for the past month, and I have learned so many things about about being a center that it's crazy. You could check my account right now. I have literally almost the same amount of points that I have rebounds. Like, come on. But yeah, I will be showing you guys this build, this paint protector right here actually. So I'm going to be showing you guys that now. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. And let's go. Hold on, before we get into this though, peep the drip. Hold up. Bro, I got that snow drip for real. Welcome to RH2. This is the build. You go to the center position. Handiness really doesn't matter. I go right-handed, so that's for you guys to choose. Max height for the center is 7'1". The pounds is 225 pounds. The voice, you can do whatever you want with this, and you will be a-okay. Now, let me move my camera real quick. There you go. Now you should be able to see the badges. So, we're going to start from finishing all the way down. And, yeah, let's do this. So, close shot will be a 95. This can be switched to an 85 if you think you're better off with less whites. But if you feel like you're not going to be able to time your floaters well enough, go to a 95 or a 90. If you guys would like to try with an 85, you could place your 10 other points otherwhere in another stat. So I suggest 95 because of your height advantage. You'll be able to floater over people if it's close floaters. So I suggest a higher close shot so more whites go in for you. Your driving layup will be an 80. You don't need it as high as other positions due to the sole reason that centers get a crazy, non-contest when they go for layups. Like I said, for close shots and layups, if a point guard is in front of you, he is not getting more than 6 contests because of how the contest system works for heights. So this is why I go with an 80 driving layup. It's more than enough to green over 10 to 15 contests sometimes. Driving dunk, we won't touch this, but standing dunk, we will go to an 80. I'll tell you guys why I go to an 80. Because of the sole reason that standing dunks are fixed, so they actually work now. They're really quick, so they're very difficult to block compared to driving dunks. And they are super good for lobs. Lobs are crazy with how this is used. Post control, we won't touch this because of a main reason. For some reason, post control is so easy for you to get ripped. Even with a higher ball handle, it's so easy for you to get ripped even in post, so I don't like it. Personally, I would just stick with the playmaking stats, but you'll see. Your pass accuracy will go to a 70, so you can get dimer and, yeah, mainly dimer. You're not really going to use Lob City on silver. But yep, so this is the big boy badge that you're going to need, especially for full court passes. Your speed with ball will be a 59. You want to max this out as much as you can. Because especially when you're running down court, a 25 speed with ball, sure you'll get more stats, but you are slow. Especially for an inside center who doesn't have post control, you need that speed, and 59 for me is just right. I love it. Now for the defensive stats, here we go. We have an 85 interior. This is for a plethora of badges, which will come later after I do the physicals. I'll show you guys that after. But mainly because this will get you all the contests, centers, anything, you'll get 30 plus contests anytime. Especially if it's a guard. Oh, if they try and dunk on you, that is around 50 contests right there. And at the time, I had a 70. Imagine if I had an 85. I'd be crazy. My perimeter is at a 65. Due to the sole reason that I'm a tall build, I need a perimeter. I need to use this perimeter to really... You need the perimeter. Like, having 25 perimeter, if you're switched onto a guard, you're screwed. With a 65 perimeter, you'll actually be able to get some contests, and they won't be able to just green over you 20. You'll probably be able to get some upwards to the 30-ish contest if you have a good contest, but this is mainly to bail you out for any bad stuff. But this next stat will bail you out way more. Your block will go max to a 95. Now, hear me out. You guys may think that, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, all you need is an 80, a 70 block, and you're good. You have not experienced 95. If you go to 95, you will not go back. I'll roll a few clips while I'm talking, but the blocks that I'm getting is crazy. You can get chase down blocks. You can get blocks from the side, blocks from behind. You know that weird animation where you're going for a layup and you're on the opposite side, so even if you try to block, it won't give it? You'll be able to get those all the time. dunks, and you block every time. Like, this is the best stat for when it comes to a center. And with your very, very tall status, you're blocking even more. So this is not really a no-brainer. I just love it. This is really, really good. Makes this very, very comp. You get blocks city like crazy. I average, like since before I used this build, I was at a 0.1 blocks per game. Now I'm at 0.5. When right now I'm pretty high rep. So this is very, very good. And I love it. I average around 2 blocks per game with this. And especially when I go to the perimeter, you'll see in some of the clips that I sent, the blocks bail me out for when they do a step back. So it's all about reading the play and doing the right play. My rebound, I could have done it lower, but I really needed the rebound. I went with a 92 rebound, so I can get Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. I'm probably not going to use this, but this also helps with getting extra stat points. You guys can't really, you guys can see it. It says 7. With my high contrast on my computer, it's really tough to see. So 7 badges, it gives a lot of badges. So even if I don't go max, I might put it on silver. I'll show you guys the badge progression afterwards. This is very good for extra badge points for other stuff. Now the physicals, which will bring all the badges together. So speed, maxed out of 59. Your acceleration, same thing, maxed it out of 58. Strength, same thing, max it out at a 93 to get Brick Wall. Brick Wall is underrated. Brick Wall is by far, in my opinion, the best, just the best big man badge. Pick Dodger is useless against it. The drop animations are incredibly, incredibly common, and it's just good. It's just really good. I use it on gold right now. I might keep it on gold with how successful I'm getting all my blocks and my picks. So I'm saying right now for you centers, try and get this at least to gold. Let me see what this. Let me see what the lowest stat you can have it. 87. I would suggest an 87 or higher, but I like it way higher. So in case I have to guard a post scorer, which they like to be very, very bulky, 95 strength, I will be a-okay with a 93. My vertical is at an 80. The main reason is for all these badges right here. This will make it so I can green over defenders. This will make it so I'm incredibly versatile in the paint. And with this close shot, I am floatering from mid-range. I don't need a mid-range because this is my mid-range. This is my new mid-range. I just floater, green it. I can green it as close as to the 3-point line. I'll show you guys when I test this build out. But yeah, the close shot, very good badge, especially when it's on Hall of Fame. Pro Touch as well is what's going to give you all the whites, so I suggest getting it on silver. I'll show you guys the badge progression again at the end. But yeah, this is going to be good. And the rest of the points, all into stamina, should give you an 85, giving you all these tireless badges. Tireless Defender, underrated when it comes to lore overall, but once you get to an 85 stamina, you won't really need it. So I'll show you guys where I can put the rest of the stats. And Relentless Finisher, pretty useful badge, especially with my low speed status. But this is my build. Maybe I'll show you guys a few tweaks. You could maybe lower this down to an 85. You can maybe remove the free throw if you think you're never going to the line. Then you could really put it somewhere else. You could try and max out your interior, maybe add a steal. But as of right now, I would probably, if you would do anything, put into free throw for future purposes. Or I would put it in your dunk or your layup to get extra badges. This is not a bad idea either. Having 95 of something is not a bad idea. But 80 for me is more than enough. So we're going to keep it with that and put it on the free throw to hopefully be able to get some free throws when rec comes out. Now for the takeovers. This, for the first part, I suggest every center to go with Boundless. Hear me out why. The boost that it gives is rebound, strength, and speed. You heard that right, speed. Speed and strength will help you on defense, and rebounds will help for both ends of the courts. So I suggest, and even strength helps you on offense for when you're setting screens. So I suggest Boundless because it's basically a defensive take. With how high your stats are, you don't need it much. And how low your speed is, your speed will be like a 69. You'll feel like a guard when you have this activated. I promise you, you will not be disappointed with Boundless. And if you have a high rebound, you get a takeover over and over. And you may say, oh, with your block 2, you'll get takeover, right? There's a glitch right now with RH2 where if you block out of bounds, it doesn't give you your stats, which is it takes away some of your takeover. It's a bit annoying. But that's what I would suggest. So Boundless is, well, this is the best big man takeover, in my opinion. Now, Team Boost, you'll have Fundamental, Heat Press, Hypermind, and Circle. If you guys see on my build, I have Fundamental Boost. because I run with a bunch of people who run very low layups and that sprint a lot. So having this layup thing is very useful to them to make sure that happens. But if I had to choose a really good team take for if you need just teammates all around, I would use Encircle. Encircle is very good because blocking is very good, and interior defense is needed in this with all these players. So I would suggest Encircle if you do not have a group to run with. But if you really have like a squad that you run with, pick the takeover that'll benefit them the most. I would even with my squad, I'd go acceleration and pass that because acceleration helps them on defense. So it really depends, but I would say if you're a solo queue and you just play with randoms, I would suggest you go Encircle. This will help them out. Now with all this set up, you should get Paint Protector as the username. Let's go test the build and I'll show you guys all the badges. So this is what I would run for my badges as a for my finishing. So I'd run Gold Teardrop for floaters that are really, really deep. Consistent on silver, it's the max that you can get, and it is very, very good for whenever you need to make layups. Contact finisher for your dunks, that is very, very good, especially when you get Lob City finisher involved. This is very good. Pro Touch on gold, this helps with any sort of bailing and anything like of that matter. This is what you need for layups. This is what you need for teardroppers. This is a really good badge. Relentless on silver. I could probably lower this down and put it somewhere else, but as of right now, this is what I want to run. Relentless on silver because you'll be using your stamina a lot, and Acrobat on bronze mainly because of the close shot animation that you get when you're close to the rim. Here, I'll show you guys this animation right here where you're just kind of floatering in, but Pro Touch also helps with that. So yeah, that's the good stuff. Now shooting, you don't have any badges. Playmaking, what you do is you put on Dimer on silver, and then you put Bailout and Lob City Passer. Those are the only badges you'll be able to get. So I would suggest that because Dimer is good. Lob City Passer probably won't pass it as much unless you have a dunking team, and Bailout is Bailout because it's Bailout. Now this would be my lineup for when it comes to defense. This could be tweaked around a ton, but this is what I would run. I would run Brick Wall on Gold or Hall of Fame. If I had to remove a stat, it would be Tireless Defender. Bring it up to Brick Wall Hall of Fame. This is what I would run. If rec is really big courts, I would change this and put it like this. But as of right now in Park, I would put Hall of Fame Brick Wall for the sole reason that Brick Wall is such a good badge and it's really, really solid. I could even use it on, keep it on Gold and probably put it somewhere else. For another badge to be helped out here, so I could put it like this. Very, very good badge. But yeah, so Gold Intimidator also very good. So basically Brick Wall, solid badge. You could really move this around as much as you want. For all these badges, for right now, I'd probably run something like this because you can't use these badges. Some of these badges are very, very good, so they give you too many points that you have to place. Like, by example, Intimidator, you can only use 3. Brick Wall only 3. I would even take down Bulldozer to get Brick Wall, because Bulldozer, I'm already a 93 strength dude. Because I'm already a 93 strength center, so I don't really need Bulldozer. But Brick Wall, you could say the same argument, so you could drop that down, put it into Intimidator, and call it a day. So it really depends on how you want to play things. I would run this for an overall lineup. You use all your badges, you get all your things involved. So this is the badges I would run. And yeah, here I'll show you guys these floaters. They're really, really, like, they're this far and they just swish. It's crazy. You're basically in mid range. You could be like right here and then just floater green. Like, I didn't even green it and it went in. Like, dude, come on. But anyways, dudes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, I just glitched myself, so I wish I could show you more, but I'd have to rejoin and I don't want to do that. It's a very good build. The badges are very spread out. You'll be able to use them all. Like, this build is by far the funnest build that I've ever played on. Like, I've had so much fun using this build. And I recommend it to anyone who wants to be an inside center. And, like, I don't understand why there's not that many inside centers now. It's all outside centers. But inside center made right can be such a good build. This is my main build. As you guys saw, it's my 86 overall. If I get it to a 99, that build is going to be crazy good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you like the RH2 content, I'm coming back. So put it down in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.